This conference will now be recorded.
Okay. So myself, Magdum Sharif. So I'll be working as a trainer in the Access University Learning Solution. So today I'll be taking you through the introduction to machine learning. Okay. So the today's agenda is we're going to see like what is machine learning, why machine learning. So what are the different machine learning applications, and also we'll talk about the types of machine learning. Okay. So do you have any idea about machine learning? You know what do you mean by machine learning?
Not much of idea. Just I want to understand more. So
basically, the machine learning is a type of artificial intelligence. Okay, so that allows software application to become more accurate at predicting the outcomes without explicitly programming to do so. So basically, you know, what does it mean? Like say, we know that humans learn from past experience, right?
Right.
And what machines will do? They will follow the instruction given by the human.
Right.
Okay. Now, what if humans can train the machine? So that machine will learn based on the experience. That is what we call as a machine learning concept. Okay. So this machine learning uses the many algorithms so that we use the historical data as an input to predict the new model, or you can say to predict the new outcomes. That is what we call as machine learning. Right. Okay, you got my point?
Yeah, got the point.
Now I'll just give a simple example. Let us consider any person. Let us consider X. Okay, he is listening to the song. So we know that person either likes the song or dislike the song, right?
Right.
Okay, that particular person likes and dislike based on what? Based on, it might be a tempo, based on genre, and based on intensity, and based on the gender of voice. Okay.
Right.
Now I'll do one thing. I'll just use this thing to explain that concept. See here, I'm using a sketch pad here. Now see, let us draw one graph here, one x-axis, and I will take one as y-axis. Okay. So where x-axis represent the tempo and the y-axis represent the intensity. Okay. And intensity, it might be light or it might be soaring. Two attributes I'm going to use. In tempo, I'll use one is relaxed and one I will use fast.
I think your screen, I'm able to see just the presentation.
Okay, you're not able to see this. One second.
No.
Janani ma'am, are you there? Now can you see?
I'm seeing the presentation PPT.
Only the presentation.
Yeah, first I think third slide.
You're not able to see this white screen?
No.
Okay.
Now it is on the full screen, presentation on full screen.
Okay, it's now you can see the machine learning definition, right?
Yes, machine learning definition is a type of artificial intelligence that allows software applications to be more accurate without being explicitly programmed to do so. Yes.
Okay, I'll just give the explanation. Okay, you just need to understand because I'm not able to share that white screen to explain. Okay, you just understand the concept. Okay.
Okay.
See, as I said, like there is a person. Okay, so that person is love to listen to the songs.
Right.
Okay, that person either likes the song or dislike the song, right? So based on something like some attributes, let us consider one x-axis and y-axis. I mean, that person decide the song based on intensity and the tempo. Okay, so intensity, we have two attributes. Either it will be light, I mean very light, and one it can be soaring.
Yes.
Okay, and tempo is either it will be relaxed or it will be very fast.
Yes.
Okay, that particular person likes the song when the intensity is soaring and the tempo is fast. At that particular condition only the person will like the song. Okay,
Mhm.
if it is light and relaxed, the person doesn't like the song. So easily we can predict, right? Based on that, easily I can say that that particular person is like that song because the intensity is soaring and intensity is fast. Now
Yes.
the condition comes where the song lies between these two, like it might be a medium intensity and medium tempo, which means it comes in between these two conditions, right, in center.
Yes.
So
Yes.
there it's very difficult to predict. So that is where the machine learning will come. They use an
Oh,
algorithm called, the basic algorithm in machine learning is KNN nearest neighbor algorithm. So the machine learning will use that algorithm to predict such models.
okay.
Okay, there is one simple example you can give. I wanted to show it, but I'm not able to share the screen. Otherwise, you would have understand that one.
Yes.
Okay, we'll see that again. Okay. Now, why machine learning? Why, like, what is the purpose of machine learning? So, as we know that machine learning will allows the user to feed the computer algorithms an immense amount of data that have the computer analyze and make the data-driven recommendations and decision based on only the input data. Like, let us consider an example for Netflix. I think, yeah, like you're aware of Netflix now, right?
Yes.
Like,
I am.
you'll yeah, you'll keep watching the movies in the Netflix. Okay, in the sense like say you like action movies, so you'll be
Okay.
keep watching that. So what will happen after some days? You might get a suggestions, right? See, they will suggest you some movies based on your past interest, right?
Yes.
So that is why we have to use the machine learning models to predict the future based on the historical data.
Right.
Okay, so that is why
Yes.
the machine learning is important in these days. And also we can use in the e-commerce website. I think in Amazon also have you seen, right? They will suggest you some
Yes.
stuff or things based on your past experience or based on your past history.
Yes.
Okay,
Yeah. It recommends based on the shopping pattern.
shopping whatever the things you have shopped till now based on the historical
Yes.
data, they will analyze the data and they will predict you, they will give you the suggestions. Okay, now if you see the machine learning applications, we have a lot of machine learning applications available in the market. One is image recognition, we have a speech recognition, speech example, Siri is there, Google is there.
Yes.
And
Siri.
also
Yes.
they'll predict the traffic prediction.
Yes. That is, I think, good
Yeah,
application. Yes.
and you can see, I think you have heard about the self-driving cars
Yes.
and email spam, malware filtering, virtual personal assistant, and online fraud detection in finance. So these are
Yes.
the most commonly used applications, machine learning applications.
Right.
Okay, and the most commonly like very interesting machine learning model which is used by the Uber. They will
Okay.
differential prices in the real time based on demand, based on number of cars availability, based on the bad weathers.
Yes.
Okay, this Uber people will use a predictive modeling to predict where the demand will be high.
Right.
I, I think you can see now, like as soon as you get up, you want to go to office, you will be like booking the cab using Uber. So what Uber will demand in the morning, you can see the prices will be very high because
Yes.
everyone will be rushing to the offices.
Yes.
So what Uber will do, Uber will collect the data and the Uber will see that where is the demand will be high, where the more people are waiting for the cabs, and there they will
Yes.
increase the prices. That is one best example you can use it for the machine learning application.
Yeah.
Okay, and coming to the types of machine learning, this is very important. So basically we have three types of machine learning. One is supervised learning, and one is unsupervised learning, and one is reinforcement learning. Okay, there are three different types of learning, machine learning concepts. It's very
Okay.
important. We will understand how this learning concept will be used. So if you see the first type, that is supervised learning. Okay. So supervised learning is the learning. It will predict the model based on the label data. Okay. Like supervised learning, we can say it's a type of machine learning in which the machines are trained using the label training data, and on the basis of that data, machine will predict the output. Like you can say the supervised learning is a process of providing the input data as well as a correct output data to the machine learning model. Now you can see here there are two types of data. Okay, three types of data are there here. One is we have hexagon, and one we have square, and one we have triangle. So there is one model, like a machine learning model, is that the model has been trained now. So based on this data, it will predict what is it. I mean, suppose if you want to know, suppose if I give only the square, so it will predict that. So this is a square, this is a triangle, or this is a hexagon. A simple example for the supervised learning we can give. Let us consider we have a three coins. Okay, one is Indian rupee coin, one dirham is there, and one is you have euros. Okay. Now, how this model will predict whether it is an Indian rupee or it is a like a dirham or it is a euro? So based on the graph, as you can see that what will happen, every coin have weightage.
Yes.
Okay, the Indian rupee coin has 3 grams weightage, and your dirham will be having 2 grams of weightage, and euro will be having 5 grams of weightage. So based on the grams, it will predict. It will say that this coin belongs to which country.
Right.
So based on the label data, the model will predict. That is called supervised learning. Okay, understood?
Yeah.
Okay, now next is unsupervised learning. Now if we can see the unsupervised learning, so there is no label data. The data will be like mixed. Okay, so what will happen? Let us consider we have a data of the players, cricket players. Let us consider. Now here you can see there is a apple and there is a watermelon. Okay, the data is like it's combined. They have not given the label here. It will create a clusters. Okay, now how it's going to create a clusters is, now let us consider we have a data of the players, cricket players, based on two things. One is scores and one is wickets. Okay, now coming to the runs, there will be one cluster, the player has scored more runs, and there will be one more cluster where the player has taken the more wickets. Okay, now those players have scored more, they might have taken the less wickets, and those have taken the more wickets and they have scored the less runs. Okay, based on that, it is going to predict so which player has what you say, that economy, like will calculate the economy of a particular player based on the runs and based on the wickets.
Yes. Average and economy rate of the bowlers.
Yeah.
Average runs scored by a batsman.
Yes. So that is what we call as unsupervised learning, because there is no label data won't be there. It has to predict based on the clusters. That is what we call as unsupervised learning. Or we can say like this: it will identify the patterns in a data set containing the data points that is neither classified nor labeled. That is what we call as unsupervised learning. Clear? You have any questions on this?
No, I think we are clear with supervised and unsupervised types of learning.
Yeah, because supervised learning and unsupervised, supervised is all about the label data, because it will predict the model based on the label data, where unsupervised learning, it's predict based on the clusters. I mean, they don't have label data. We are going to give the unlabeled data and will predict using the clusters.
Right.
That is what we call as unsupervised. So coming to reinforcement learning, it's one of the important, it's very important learning. That is reinforcement learning. Reinforcement learning is a training of machine learning model to make the sequence of decision, because a particular model will learn based on the environment.
Yes.
So here you can see one we have agent and one we have environment. Yes. So agent is going to perform the action based on the environment. For every action, there will be one reward.
Yes.
Okay. Like the agent learns to achieve the goal in uncertain, potentially complex environment. In reinforcement learning, what will happen? Like, it will maximize the total reward. If there is a more reward, the system, like the model is better. If there is a less reward, there might be some problem. So the particular machine learning model will learn based on the feedback.
Yes.
Now, what will happen here? Suppose say we have an input called a dog picture is there. So I will say that I will ask the machine model to predict whether it is a dog or what. So what will happen? This model will say that it is not a dog, it is a cat. But actually it is dog only, but it is giving as cat. Now he will get a feedback saying that it is not a cat, it is not a cat, it is a dog only. So what will happen that time? The model will learn the based on the feedback. That is what we call as reward.
All right.
Yeah. For every action, there will be reward.
Okay.
Okay. If there is a less reward, so the system will think that okay, I have to learn because still I'm not giving the accurate answer.
Yes.
Okay. Basically, we can say the based on the feedback, the model is going to learn on its own. That is what we call as reinforcement learning.
Okay.
Okay. See, actually, once we start this the machine learning concept, now we will learn one by one, and also we'll see the different examples how this different types of machine learning will work. Okay, and then after that we have to start with the algorithms. There are many algorithms available in machine learning right now. So we have a K-NN algorithm, we have Naive classifier, and many more. Okay, so this is just giving the basic introduction about the machine learning concept. Okay, as I said, like there is a complete roadmap to become a data scientist. So first we have to start with the statistics, where we have to learn all those concepts, and then we move on to programming language, where we learn Python, NumPy, Panda, and we'll learn about the MATLAB. These are the things we have to cover up. And once we are done with that, we learn some database like SQL. One database is enough, and also Excel is it's add-on.
Yes.
And then we'll start off with the machine learning algorithm, machine learning concept. Once we complete that, we do one complete project on it.
Okay.
Okay. Now, if you just want to learn machine learning, we can directly start with the Python. First, we have to learn Python, and then we can start with the machine learning concepts, and we can create one application once we complete all the topics. Okay. Do you have any questions?
No, till now I think we are okay.
Yeah. So if you have any questions, you can ask me now regarding this course.
Yeah, so I have understood about the machine learning.
Yeah.
Machine learning where we will have supervised, unsupervised, or reinforced learning.
Reinforcement. See, this is just a quick introduction I've given. Once we start now, again we have to, the supervised learning only will take 5 days.
Yes.
We have to learn each and every concept there, and also we have to apply the algorithm as well.
Okay. So how many sessions we would need for this data science?
See, Shailesh, actually, see, data science to become a complete data science will take 3 months. I mean, if we start with the statistics, so I think you're going to take only on weekends, right?
Yeah, I have opted for weekend classes. I need to check with the Nirmala ma'am as to how we are planning to conduct more classes.
Yeah, because